Welcome to our atomic structure, electronic configuration, and periodicity of elements series. First, I'd like to give credit to the authors of these items. We are going to be using a whole lot of items to treat a whole lot of past questions and also extracts from different textbooks. This is from Jam Remix, so credits to them. Now, let's go straight to the point. The periodic classification of elements is an arrangement of elements in the order of their option D, atomic number. Now, Mendeleev, jot this down. Mendeleev is spelled Mendelleev. Mendeleev used increasing order of atomic masses, while the modern chemistry uses increasing order of atomic number. So, number 1 is option D. Number 2, the nucleus of an element contains proton and neutron. Okay. Number 3, the size diameters of 5 atoms are in the order of R, T, W, Y. Y being the largest. If each has an electron situated on its circumference, and neglecting other factors, which of the atoms will lose its electron most reluctantly? The one that will lose its electron most reluctantly is option A. This is because the force of attraction between the nucleus and the electron is inversely proportional to the square of the atomic diameter. So this one is the one, R is the one in the innermost part of it. So it will be much difficult for it to lose its electron. 4. Indicate which of the following statement is not true as we move from left to right along the periodic table. Electropositivity character of element increases. No, rather the electronegativity character of element would increase, while electropositivity character would decrease. Number 4 is option C. Number 5. The following is an arrangement of elements in order of decreasing number of outer electrons. One of the elements is wrongly placed. The element that is wrongly placed here, you should note, you're supposed to the correct one here is, let me see, aluminum. Okay, aluminum is wrongly placed because you have aluminum, magnesium, you have sodium first, sodium, magnesium, aluminum, and chlorine. So let's see, sodium, magnesium, aluminum, and chlorine. So aluminum is wrongly placed here. Sodium, magnesium, supposed to be here, aluminum, then you have silicon. 11, 12, 13, 14, then you have 17. Aluminum is wrongly placed. Supposed to be sodium first, magnesium, aluminum, chlorine. Then if you are going from the top to the one at the top down, you get chlorine, you get silicon, you get aluminum, magnesium, and sodium. So aluminum is wrongly placed. So aluminum is placed before chlorine. It's not supposed to be. Element X has a total number of, this one has to do with a bit of calculation. Which of the following oxide I like to demonstrate this one. Number 6 will be demonstrated. Number 6 will be added to the calculation series. 7, similar thing. 8, same. 9, electronic configuration. Which of the following is the electronic configuration? This one too will be done with calculation series. So I will show you how to write the model electronic configuration out: 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, just like that. Number 11, the mass number of an atom is 11. The mass number of an atom is, the answer is not A, it's not also B. 11 is D. The sum of the number of electron and proton in the nucleus of an atom. 11 is D. 11. 10 is D. 11. Sodium and potassium belongs to the same group of periodic table because 10 is the sum of the number of proton and neutron in the nucleus of an atom. 10 is option E. That's the mass number. 10 is option E. Okay, not D. E. 11. Sodium and potassium belong to the same group of the periodic table. This is because both have identical electronic configuration. 11 is option D. 12. An element has two isotopes, these X and Y. X present the ratio no. 15, 13. If an element has the electronic configuration of this, it is, you have 1s2, 2s2, 2p, I think that's 2p6, 3s2, 3p 13, I think that's 3p4. It is a p block element. It is a p block element. I want you to jot down. Group 6 element belongs to p block of the periodic table. Group 6, write this down. Group 3 to 7 belongs, group 3 to 7 and group 0, they belong to p block element. Group 1 and 2, they belong to the s block element, while transitional elements belong to the d block. And lastly, actinide and lanthanide, they belong to the f block. Actinide is spelled actinides. Lanthanide is spelled lanthanides. They belong to the f block. 14. An element is electronegative if it has the tendency to gain electrons. Option D. 14 is option D. While electropositive elements tend to lose electron. Electronegative elements tend to gain electron, while electropositive elements tend to lose electrons. 15. The mass of an atom is determined by the number of neutron and proton. The number of neutron and proton. 15 is option D. 16. Figure 1 above shows part of the periodic table. Which of the elements belongs to the p block? Element belonging to the p block is option D. P, Q, R. This side, they belong to the p block. Right? Yeah. Remember, I will say group 6, 7, group 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and group 0, they belong to p block. Okay, so this area, they belong to p block. 17. Which of the following group of physical properties increases from left to right in the periodic table? There's no correct answer here. But please, I would like you to note this. (18) a bit of calculation. 19 similar. 20. Which of the following elements will form an oxide which will dissolve in both HNO3 and that's an acid and also a base solution to form salt? 20 is option A, aluminum. This is because aluminum is amphoteric. Also right, zinc is amphoteric, tin is amphoteric, and lead is also amphoteric. They can react with both acid and base. 21. Which of the following physical properties decreases across the periodic table? The physical properties that decrease across the periodic table here is option D, atomic radius. It decreases across the periodic table. 22. The energy change accompanying the addition of electron to a gaseous atom is called, the energy change that accompany addition is called electron affinity. Option C. 22. Let me see. Electronegativity. Electron affinity, right. Electron affinity is the energy evolved to attract an electron, while ionization energy is the energy absorbed to lose electrons. So let's go back. The energy change accompanying the addition is electron affinity, while if it has to do with losing of electron, the energy absorbed to lose electron, it will be ionization energy. So 22 is option C. 23. The atomic number of calcium is 55 and its atomic mass is this. This has to do with a bit of calculation, so skip it. 24. 4 elements P, Q, R, and S have atomic number this respectively. Which of these elements is a noble gas? The one with 10 is a noble gas, which is Q. Q is a noble gas. 24 is option B. Q is a noble gas. If you want to know how I was able to know it, go back to your periodic table from element 1 to element 20. You will discover that neon is a noble gas and neon is number 10. How many valence electrons are contained in the element represented as above? This element has 5 valence electrons. 26, we need to describe it. It has data, so we need to describe it with the calculation board. Solving. 20 calculation. 27. Which of the following terms indicates the number of bonds that can be formed by an atom? Valency, option B. 28. The type of energy involved in the above transformation is from here to negative. There's a loss. This energy indicates, sorry, whenever I see a minus, there's a gain. This energy is called electron affinity. Remember, when there's a gain, it's electron affinity. But then when there's a loss, is ionization energy. Number 28 is option D. Because negative in chemistry, negative sign indicates that there's a gain. You could revisit question 22. We touched it there. The electron configuration of an element is this. How many unpaired electrons are there in the element? 29. How many unpaired electrons are there in the element? I would also need to demonstrate this with the calculation board, with a board. So 30. Which of the following is arranged in order of increasing electronegativity? 30. Which of the following is arranged in order of electronegativity? Right. Electronegativity increases across the periodic table and decreases down the group. It increases across the period and decreases down the group. So, which of the following is arranged in order of increasing electronegativity? 30 is option B. Sodium, magnesium, aluminium, phosphorus, and chlorine. Option B. Notice 11, 12, 13, 15, and 17. I'd like to stop at question 30. We'll continue from this part in the next video. If you have a question, as regards any questions I've touched here that you still find confusing, drop your question in the comment section or on the WhatsApp group. Thanks for watching and see you in the next clip.